Here we go. See, I can get. Oh, it's right. That one's been deleted actually. Let's go back in. Come on, give me it. Give me it. I'll maybe just shut YouTube down.
My goodness, again.
Can he win? Hey, right, let's get my. I think I'm pretty much where I need to be. Oh, plants. I need to turn this. Sounds alright too. Right. Yeah, I'll move that. Should be alright. Sometimes I don't know whether I maybe went further back. Back in the day. I need to watch this. The leaf snowing away.
Big hand.
The hand of doom.
The hand of doom.
Right. Drink of water. That leaf snowing away. Put this light off too, just in case, because I probably really don't need it, because there's a wee bit of light coming in. I think that'll be alright, but that light, because I get a lot of shine on this.
Aye, you don't want the shine.
Also, there's a delay.
You can see that there's a delay.
Aye, that's alright. Right. Evening. It's not really evening, it's afternoon. Afternoon, people, YouTube. So, my partner in crime's obviously out of shot. She's just here.
Hi.
So today, I did a little preview video of my next. I've actually got technically 3 kits. So I've got. This is what we're going to. In fact, I never noticed that at the back.
Neither did I.
It's clear that to paint a starry sky is not nearly enough to put white spots on blue and black. So there you go. So we're going to be building this, which is this Starry Sky by Vincent van Gogh. It's Vincent. I don't know. When I was at school, I called it Vincent van Gogh.
I think it's
The Americans call it Gogh, Vincent van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
But if it's Dutch, it's probably got a bit of spit to it.
Yeah.
So this here, by the way, MoMA is the Museum of Modern Art, just in case anybody's thinking what it is. So this is the, obviously, the Starry Sky. Completely different for me. It's not something that I've built in the past. I've always built some kind of like aircraft, spaceship. So there's a little bit of a blurb. You get this in your Lego books. I probably really should have maybe did a bit of brush up my Vincent van Gogh. I'm just going to call Vincent van Gogh. I'm going to stick with that. That's what I called him at school. So this just tells you a little bit about Meet the Designer. We'll go straight into the bags. So here we go. Bag 1. Bag 1. So let's get this open. So we'll probably get 2. In fact, there's the 2 bits there, see?
Yeah.
So stick them there. It's going to be a lot of pieces. So Anya was, she was doing like organising, but because that's a smaller kit, you can kind of afford to do that. But with this, it's more of a kind of just get in there and sort of grab what you can and find it.
It's taking me on my time not to separate it.
Start separating. See, because there's so many pieces, it just becomes a wee bit more difficult to just. So again, I like to keep my bags pretty much. I cut near enough to the edge. That way you keep the plastic. Yep, resale value. Not that I'm ever going to sell this, but again, I always check, make sure the bags are empty. And these go in the box that I've got. And then we get bag within a bag. Like a bag within a bag. So these are all pretty big parts. Oh, there's his wee
Yeah,
leg.
you give me them out and you did say I could build them.
Yes. So there's your separator, which is always handy. I've got quite a few of those. And then these are wee bits. I maybe pick these. Jeez, well, bits are pinging everywhere. Get them up there. This is the smaller parts. Right. See, I usually put them on the seat that you're sitting on. Right. So all bags are empty. So you're going to build Vincent van Gogh. I need to just call him Vincent van Gogh. So there's 4 parts. Your wee leg is going. Mm-hmm. The leg's on the right. On the right way. I think you should have 2 faces. See if you notice there's like a smiley face.
Oh, right.
And you can move, his hair covers the back. Well, you've actually got, there's his easel. And there's his paintbrush.
Right. Yeah.
So they go in as well. They're going to be fiddly.
They go in.
So
Yeah.
I don't think it'll go in. His easel goes on that hand.
Oh, that's what happens when you get your nails are too long.
It's quite fiddly. So yeah, this kit is probably going to go out of stock. I say out of stock. It's actually a retired product, so that's the reason why I bought it, because it was hard to find. When it's hard to find, you got it.
No, it's fiddly. I think it's my nails. My nails are too long, guys. Oh, do you know,
you should build.
That would have been better if I'd have done that in the first place. I am very new to Lego. It's not something I ever did, even when I was younger. So
I've always had a Lego.
I know. So it's lovely. Dan and I were looking at Lego builds, so I was quite pleased when he said,
"There we go.
He'll build this, and it'll be nice to go in the wee hallway."
Oh no, he hasn't. He's just got a plain. Some of them have got like a wee smiley face and a wee, not an angry face, but they'll have.
Well, look, here's another wee.
So there we go. There's all Vincent. Maybe put that. That still would go up. So there we go. There's all Vincent. Quite nice.
Is that spare, do you think?
That's probably a spare piece. It's not a bad thing. They've got a spare. You always tend to get spare.
Right,
pieces.
I'll let you put that
I'll
up
put that into my. Oh,
it is toty, isn't it?
I can go right in there before we lose it. Like, you can sit just there.
Yeah.
Right, so this is going to be his wee easel.
Okay.
So, and this is how you can sort these parts out, but I just like to. Now we need that. That's
his picture.
That's his board. Right, we've got there it is. So we've got this wooden piece, and then we've got a brown, which is one of these. So you always follow the step, and then we're putting on.
Just wee leggies.
These wee parts of it. Oh man, so the wee parts you've got to watch. There's another one there. So these are just snapping on here.
A nice sound, that, isn't it?
It's quite a satisfying click. Right, what we've got? We've got so we've got a brown and a black puck. We've actually got the fireplace on YouTube. I wonder if that's definitely that's too brown, isn't it?
I think it's too brown because it's The
colours are very subtle. I find the colour distinction in Lego, it can be very, very close. Now we got one of these. Oh, I'm going to have to take it to the edge of the table.
Oh no.
The edge of down, I've got it. Right, that goes in there, and that is going in this very front one. So I think you've got the option of having them, you can, once it's built up, you can have them in a little arm, and it's as if he's painting the scene, which is quite nice. So this easel, there's a fly. Got a fly! This is going, it's actually going further down. It looks as if, yeah, you can see it there, look. So that's actually going like that. Oh, there's little leggy parts, of two of these brown parts. Whoa, easy tiger.
There's actually 3 there, but I don't know if one will be a spelling. But
Let's see. It says 2 on the
Right.
sheet, so maybe it's another spare. Yeah, I'd imagine.
that's it. Yeah.
So there you go. This is a little easel. Quite nice. So I'm going to set that with all Vincent. There you go, son. There you go. Right. Page 13. I'm looking for some.
I think that wee bit will be spare.
Could be spare. We'll wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now we've got
Oh, sorry.
really big parts now. So we've got. This is basically going to be one of these. And then we've got 2. So basically that's just going on top, so I'll half it. Half and half. And then we've got another 2, so they're going underneath. So it's practically just it's rather exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Starts very quiet. Right, what we've got here, so see you go and then you're up here and then down here, so we've got these 2 wee bits, so that's going to face off, as in, what was his name? Face Off, it was
John
Travolta.
Travolta, we talked about him the other night. Oh no, it was the other film. Oh, flip, can't remember.
See, this is what I like, there we go, I like working for bits, I think it just adds to the excitement. Right, so we've got a big long strip, then we've got one of these, and it looks as if it's going, do you know what? Might need my bit separator. So this is like you place it on and then you just, so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long piece, I think. See, short piece on there,
Mm-hmm.
and then this part, I've got here. Oh, I can feel
One
that in
of
my
mine.
hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that overhangs, and then this part
I'll
is
snap
now
it.
going in here, see? Like that. Right, again, you always check the page numbers, 16, because you don't want to skip. Then we're just building this part up here, see? So we've basically got a long piece, and then we've got the little 4 that I had, and I dumped it. There it is there. And that's going on there. And there we go. So that's, I think this is going to be probably the base, I'd imagine. Right, what have we got here? We have got, wow, 12 of those, 4 of those. So we've got these parts here.
Right, so I can look them out for you then.
You can get,
Show me what they're
I think there's like 12.
Is it like that?
Nah, that's it.
Right, okay.
12 of them.
It's 3.
And then basically in
4.
between that there's a 4, which is this
6.
this piece.
Okay.
And then I've got another 2.
7. 8. 9.
So I've always, in fact, I've said this in previous videos, I've always built Lego. I had the old, they're probably actually worth
12.
money now, they're the old, it must have been like a farm set, like I mean really old, like 60s, 70s Lego. And it's got the big farm, like it's almost like a cart wheel. But that must be really, and I actually need to go back up and see if my mum's still got them, because they're quite old. Might even be worth money, not that I would sell them, but now we've got a 4, then we've got another single piece. But yeah, I've always built Lego.
Yeah, that should be your 12.
Yeah. I had a space kit. In fact, my little upscale baby is a space baby. But I built other stuff off that. I built like helicopters and all kinds of stuff. Right, so that is step 7 we're up to. So we've got this sort of thing going on, which is like a... It's actually sometimes with Lego it's you know what you're building kind of thing. 16, 18. So we're on 18. Sometimes it all comes together. Right, so we've got these long pieces.
How many
Oh, that's an
then?
extra long piece.
How
That's
many
wow,
then?
look at that. It's a super long piece. I think there's 2 of them,
Right,
which is
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So that's going to go here. And then this one goes there. See, the good thing with that actually, it's a bit like a bricklayer.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your bricks and then you alternate it so that it
Yeah.
binds in the bottom
Yeah.
one. And I think we've got this size, that size, and that's going in the middle. And it basically gets your structure based up. Now, 4, so we've got these. No, it's the flatter ones. It's the same, but it's just. It's
That
like,
one's
aye. So
4,
we're going
isn't
here.
it?
Yep, 4. And then there's a little space of 2. There we go. So I think
Have you got 3 there?
got 3. Should be another one. No,
That's it. Yeah.
that's it. In fact, is it? Oh no, right. There's a space, right? So that's going there like that. That's it. So I think this is going to be.
I don't know.
I've actually got the box down there. I actually meant to show you the box. In fact, I'll just get the box. So the box is empty. So this is what we're building, just in case people. So I think we're building this part here. This
That'll be
part
to
comes out.
put the stuff on it because it comes out like a 3D.
I'll stick that there. I just stuck it under the table. Right. Now we've got this other part here. So this is going on there. Pretty easy. Make sure it's always in. So there we go. But it's like so far pretty, I'm gonna say boring at the moment, but like most Lego kits, all the kind of like hidden stuff, the base can be quite kind of, dare I say, bog standard. We blue piece.
1 or 2?
1. And then we've got sort of brown, single brown pieces, face.
No, do you want that?
It's that style.
That type.
I think it's 4 of them.
4.
And then 6 black tiles, which are here. Look, these
Yeah.
are these ones. I'll get them.
Right down. There you go.
These are nice because these are like faced parts. So that's going there.
Jeez, that's a small piece, that wee bit there.
Nah, you get some really small pieces. And then these are going in here. Sound of that fire. Good. Oh, the sun's coming up. Sun has got his hat on.
For about 3 minutes.
We've had really nice weather here in
We have.
Scotland. But it's starting to, well, say it's starting to turn. Right, so that's us. Got a little kind of wooden element, brown. Right, next part. Red, yellow, that's that yellow part, red part. And then we get these
1 or 2?
these parts.
2?
I think it's just 1.
1.
Yeah, 1.
How many of the black bits do you need?
I think it's 4. So this little part's going on here. Make sure I get the right. I don't think there is a way.
Is that the right one?
Yep, should be. And we get 2 brown, which is that. Right, these are going to. So you can see there that you get like this part here, then you get that, and when you put the black, it links that part onto this spine, so everything gets locked in place. There we go.
Put them out, didn't you?
Oh, did you see that?
All right, no, it's fine.
Right, these parts go in the front. Which again, pretty kind of standard build at the moment. Nothing too exciting. Right, 21 to 22. Right, what we got here? Right, we're putting on, what is that, 5? 5 of these parts, I think. Is it the?
Is it them?
Go out. There's a shorter
no,
one, isn't there?
there's a
There's
shorter one.
I think there's a shorter
Is it
one.
the shorter one?
Yep.
Right, 1,
So these are
2.
just fat.
Are you sure?
Do you know what? Wait till I just go back here. Oh, do you know what? I have missed. Look. There are these parts up here because I'm thinking we're building up this part here. See
Right,
it?
so is it these
So,
wee ones or
it's
is
a
it the
4.
longer ones?
Right, we need these. I think we need 6 of these because these are going in.
Is that right?
Aye.
1, 2.
So they're actually going up because when I went to build this part, see, it's gonna bring that up to that level.
5.
That's how sometimes with Lego you do miss steps. It happens all the time. Because when I went to do this part, so all these parts are going up here, but you can see there that it wasn't going to work. There we go. So this will probably take just 2,000 pieces. It'll take quite a few videos to do this. There we go. So that I missed these wee parts here. So 21 to 22. Right, that's that part. I've done that part. Right, we're now on to. So we get 2, 4, 4. Get
What
4
ones are you
of, 4
looking
of
for?
these.
Right, okay.
2. See the ones we put on here. These little bits.
These here, they're all there. These, how many do you need?
I think it's just 2.
Oh, just the 2?
And then there's 4. I'll get 4 of these here.
Okay, there you are.
And 1 of that one there. I think that's it. Then there's a wee sub-assembly, so we're putting in top and bottom. So one below, and that's times 2. Oh. There we go. And repeat. Sometimes they can be very tricky to get in. Right, these look as if they're stacking up. So we are going, just building in the outside. Yep. Oh, it's going up the others. So that just adds, puts another one of these parts on here.
They'll be going up then.
And then we've got, so we've got these big parts going up. So in the middle is the 4-piece. Again, that'll tie in all these bricks. See? And then that one should, that'll go to the middle. And then again, you're going to get these all linked in. There we go. Right, I've not missed any. It's so easy to miss steps. But with Lego, you tend to realise that you have missed stuff. You don't usually. I've had to reconstruct. In fact, well, that diorama we did last week, that we put a wrong colour brick,
We did.
and we had to deconstruct it a wee bit. But usually Lego, you know, so we've got two of these.
What about these wee ones?
4.
These ones? 4?
Yep, 4. Right, what we got? So these are going here and there, and also it's quite good that I used to have cats. Still have theoretically kind of got cats, but when you're building Lego with cats, you get cat here. So you look at your build and you'll go, that's quite nice. And you look at this wee cat here and you try and put it, but it's in with the bricks. So DNA purposes. Right, so we're building up. Ooh. So we're building this part up by the looks of it. So that goes there. And that's just boxing that in.
Aye.
So you could put something in there, like a
I
wee
know.
fiver, a wee tenner.
I wondered if that would be for something. You always get a wee twist in
That
it.
part. There we go. Now we have got 2 and 2. Yep, brownies. And
I don't know what the brown bits are other than these bits.
no,
here.
it's black. It's that
Right.
size. 2 of
See
them, I
them
think.
through them.
So what we've got here. So we've got these parts going here. So again, you could put something in there.
I know it's good. It's definitely not these
And
ones.
these are
No.
going. No.
Okay.
definitely these.
Okay.
There we go. That's us. 25, 26. Right. Now we've got 5 of these. So there's 3.
Yeah, there's your 5.
5. And then we've got 1 of the super long black. See, certain like proper Lego builders will probably call that a. There'll be so many like the little nodules, and it'll be called a like that's your standard. Like if you said the Lego brick, that's your standard Lego brick.
Aye.
8 button. That's probably you can call it knobs, but no, because I did buy an 8 knob box for Lego. Right. Oh dear knobs. Right, where are we going with this? Right, so this part's going right here. There we go. And then these, we're going right along, so these are going at the back. And then these are going, yeah, so auto satisfying. When everything gets kind of blocked in. There we go, that's that part. Oh, got some colours here. 1 red brick, 1 blue, that blue flat piece. 1 of the big parts, the big black, and that one. And it's that.
Is
and
it
then
the
4
one line or
greys.
2 lines?
No, greens.
Okay.
4 of the green flat pieces, and 6 of the part. Oh, and is this?
Is it
That's
black
brown.
or brown?
Brown. 6 brown. Golden brown, picture like sun. It's all good in the hood. Right, these brown pieces are going into this edge. So, there's nobody in the chat, but usually some people may watch this after the fact. I'm trying to remember the guy that comes in. He's also a Lego guy. Brick something he's called. I think his favourite set's the Death Star. And then these green pieces are going up here. There we go. That's that. Yep. Picture matches. Right, 27 to 28.
What we have?
Got this blue piece here. We've got.
How many of the flats?
See the little corn? I've got these. Oh, no. That is. Look at these wee
We've got
bits.
2 of them down there.
Wow, these are super
These are, that's what I was saying, these are the smallest ones.
little face parts.
You got it.
We've got 4 of the black. Them. 1 long piece, which I believe is this one. 4 of these. I think that's it. And I've got 1 of these, which is that. Right, here we go. Sometimes you look and it's like, where are we building this? There's some here. Right. Well, there's only 1 of the, right, that'll probably be a spare because that's going. So this is going here. And then this little corner piece is going so that it's facing this way. It's like a Trivial Pursuit wedge. Then we've got 2 going here. And this big long one is going right along, as we say in Scotland. Now, where's the rest going? Oh, here we go. What? So they're going up there with the parts. So we're
Building up again.
so they're building up. So you got this whole bit at the back. Look. Right, what I might do is I might actually put some of these down because it'll give me the distance. It's always amazing how these people design this. Somebody had sat there and went, oh, there's a Vincent Van Gogh. I'm calling it Gogh now. I'm not going to do the spitty Somebody said, oh, we can make that into a Lego set. So how do you sit there and actually do it? It's amazing. So there we go, we're getting, just make sure my brick layout is correctamundo. So we've got piece, middle piece, back piece, middle piece, back piece, 2, 2, right, that's it. So you can see we're building up the back here, building these tabs, which I think will be the actual picture canvas part will go on there. Right, so that's that done. Just check, I've got 2 the big long pieces, 1 of the shorter pieces.
No, this one here.
6 of those black buttony, they ones. 6 of them, and then we've got a grey, that grey piece, 4.
Oh no, did you say 4 of these?
4 of them.
Aye.
And 6 of those. You've got 6.
I've got 4, I've got 6 of them.
6 of them. I think that's it.
4.
Right, so the big long pieces go on the back here. And then we've got, by the looks of it, another one here. And then meet in the middle with one of these. Then we have got, again, we're building these little fascia pieces that I've got. Again, I'm not doing a drinking game where every time I say piece I take a shot. I've just sozzled. No. Because Lego is pieces. Right, they go there, and then we've got these grey pieces going just here. Again, pieces. There we go. Quite nice, isn't it? Right, 29 to 30. Right, we're now getting into the kind of nitty gritty.
So what, you want these long
2
ones?
day long pieces, yeah, and those 2 there.
Yeah, these 2
That's
here.
it, yep. So they are going, so what we got here, it looks as if, we're going to have a step down. So we've got these parts going along here. So that brings that up level. And we've got a piece going here, and then this one's a step down, but I imagine that's going to be for a reason.
It will be, but something in the background.
Right, here we go. So a little 2 piece just going in there. Right, we've got
Is it one of these?
2 of these, and I think it's one of those.
Did you get your wee black?
Aye. So this long piece is going here at the end. Oh, it's just auto satisfying. And then I think these are going here. And then is that going there? Oh, do you know what? I put that. I need to take my wee brick set. That goes on the top. And these are a lifesaver. Because you've got, that's a technique for pushing out a piece. You've got a bit you can go in there with.
Oh yeah.
Think it's good.
It's very good.
Right, that is that. Now we're over the page. Step 21, we're on to step 22. Got that soapy piece, we're starting into some...
Do you need this wee bit? Is it that wee bit?
No, that's probably going to be a spare,
Right,
but we'll wait
okay.
for the last
Yeah, I'll
kick.
put it there. So what you're looking for, is it this bit here
Right,
you're
we've
looking
got
for?
soap. No, it's a wee 2 pieces that.
Alright, okay.
So this is going to go on here. Need to get the parts there, and then this goes on the top. Like that. And that should end just at that 4. Which is correct. Now we're on to this, so we've got, basically there's not much left on the table. 3 of them, which is there. 1 of those, yep. And we've got this, that, that. I think they'll be spare.
Yeah.
Right, what we got here, so we've got a wee we've got 2 sub-assemblies, so we'll build this one. So that's overhanging. That will go there. Then that goes on top. Oh, sugar. That goes there, that goes underneath. And that goes right at the edge. Then we have this green with a wee clip at the end. And then this little, it's almost like a,
Mint green.
I was going to say that's a very subtle, I knew it was not white.
No, it's like a wee mint green.
And then this is going right in here. And I believe that will conclude bag 1. Ta-da! And then what we've got, here's the spares. So we've actually got, yeah, we've got a little paintbrush, which is quite nice. That's something you could always quite easy. So, in fact, you know what, I'm going to stick all Vincente Van Gogh. Stick them there now. So there we go, we've got, and there's his easel. So that's what we've built so far.
It's good, isn't it?
That's all Vincent. So I think when I look at the box, I think has got, this is like the little Vincent Van Gogh. Do you know that Vincent Van Gogh painted? He wasn't a painter all his life. He painted 385. Let's just say pictures, but it's no pictures. It's paintings in the last 2 years of his life. So he did it pretty much at the end. And he actually committed suicide, I'm afraid. Is that clip? Yeah, it's going that way. So I think this is going to be like he painted trees. I think where he stayed there was it cypress trees, I think, in the area where he stayed. So this is going to be where the cypress tree is, I believe. And then this is going to be the painting up the back. But that's a little piece of the painting. Easel. It's a wee easel. And this will sit, I think this sits out like here. So it's a detachable, you can have it on, you don't need to have it on. And then he'll sit, and he's obviously painting his, little Starry Night. But that's going to, oh sugar, I need to put my little easel's drunk. There goes that. But that's going to conclude this video. So the plan is, I need to see, because some of the bags look quite, I was going to say quite labour intensive, but usually a bag lasts, I don't know how long this has been. This is probably, it's not been that long. My time's not up my thing. But again, I'll just review what we've got. So you can see here, we've got these little studs at the back. No worries. And we've got this front piece. So this here, we're probably going to be attaching elements to this front part. And as I say, I do believe this is the tree part. So the little village, I think, is here. Comes in this way. And I think the painting's going to go up the back here. So we're probably going to be building up in this part here. We're going to be putting up the layers of the sky, the Starry Night. But that is going to conclude this video. So the next build, I do have my gift with purchase, which I got with this. We may build that maybe before the end of the week, or what is this, Saturday, maybe tomorrow, perhaps. But this, I might wait until Anya's back. But yeah, stay tuned. I will live stream it. I mean, there's a possibility I could maybe even take this up and build a bag up at Anya's, which is a distinct possibility. But yeah, Lego builds are always good. I might actually get a little cloth and wipe off these, because you do get a little bit of grease. But yeah, so far it looks really good. In fact, if I look at the box, let's get the box up. Yeah, you can see here. So here's this tree element, and then we've got the little village. I'm trying to see where this part comes into. I don't really know if it's hard to see actually. But anyway, I will head off. I'm going to put this box down here safe, out of sight, out of danger. But anyway folks, I usually do the old end scene here. So here we go. This is what we're building. And there's a little, I never actually noticed this. I actually noticed this when I held it up here. There's a little quote, a little Vincent van Gogh quote kind of thing. Anyway, folks, take care, and I'll catch you next time. I need to actually, do you know what? I think I used to do this. I used to bring the camera because I can't do it with a front facing camera for some reason. So here we go. This is what we've got. Let's bring old Vincente van Gogh. There he is. His wee easel. Look at his hair. Let's really get focus. There we go. But that's what we've got. So anyway, folks. Well, we're only 40 minutes. There's the hand of Anya. Got my big mitts. But not exactly sausage fingers.
I've got
Hold
sausage
my
fingers.
hand. So do thumb wars, we do that like thumb wrestling. You've got pokey nails, that's
I've
cheating.
got long, my nails are so long.
But anyway, folks, that's me. I'm off. As I say, this particular build I'll probably do. It might be a week or so. I can maybe even bring it. I don't know, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.